EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Welcome in, everyone. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Go.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
On the ball now.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Ready.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's going to fight his way forward to the 23. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
His first throw is an interception. And the Jaguars, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. He's going to throw this one. Hits his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in, touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Offense up to the line fast. Henry.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready up.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Ready.
Setting up a throw. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Get it.
Back to throw. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Falcon offense is ready. They're going for 2.
Let's go. Ready.
This is caught.
Bro.
And he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by 1. 8-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fields the hard squib kick. He breaks the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 8-7 the score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back now, pressure on its way. Completed to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Working quickly here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed to Davis. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. They'll throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Looking for a throw here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long.
60 by 6, 60 by. Here we go. Set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cut right to. Cut right. 79 Bronco. Ready.
He'll throw it. He connects downfield on 4. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. Takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
They give it to the back on the zone read. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
Ready, ready.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go, let's go.
Now the
let's go.
Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Ready.
Another try following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Julian Blackman. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings it into that return. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
I knew it. Yeah. Oh. After that, now I gotta put somebody in Super Bowl. That's crazy. Okay.
just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up the throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
Ball right there.
It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Yeah.
He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he's going to have the Pats first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
No, hell.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. From the 35, it's first and 10. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll throw out of the gun. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Now, faking the give. The second down throw is incomplete.
I'm
They just
fucking.
rushed that
How's he running
decision
with him
just a
that tight?
little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Try to pick this one up on the ground.
Just like,
Drive his way
dude.
forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught by Watson. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Blitz coming. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground.
Hit it.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's the Jaguars on top. More from New Orleans after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
Go.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That caught by Davis. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Here's a 2nd and 9. He's going to air this out for Davis. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. to the air now on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville. Jones motioning here. Now a run on 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll stick with him again. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. That one is good. So we come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. I fumbled the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Open man is Davis. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd down and 3. He'll try the right side this time, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. 3rd and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. A handoff as they try to run it here. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. They'll stay on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now this time they'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him.
All right, it took that for you to quit. Okay.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken
Yeah,
down
exactly.
right away. A loss
know.
of yards. What a message on the first play. Now, faking the give. Fires left sideline. That is complete. 17 yards that time for number 17.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Let's take 19, track at 60. Let's go now. 60 Maverick, cut 19.
Back to throw.
Big
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. Long opening drive. It's taken up most of this first quarter. Now they want to pay it off. It's first and goal. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he will dive into the end zone. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
Mustang 19. Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Thrown left side. The catch is made.
Cougar 19, 18, pioneer, 60 Bobcat, 60, ready.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by the speedster, John Ross.
Oh.
13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. They put Adams in motion.
Cup 19, Cup 19, go.
Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That caught by Davis. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So after one, it's the Jaguars on top. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Set to go now on first and 10.
18 Raptor, 18 Raptor, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 19, tight, 19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he will go all the way. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point, up and good. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Watson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Take it off.
Open man, it's Davis downfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly...
nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job.
And he'll take it on in.
You don't pass him in, bro. He just...
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll twist his way to a good run. A pickup of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Open man is Davis.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll look to throw here. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
On the set. 18 Cardinal, 18, 79 Broncos.
Now they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete.
Hurry, hurry.
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get that complete to Ross. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Dragon 60. Come on, come on. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go right and find his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Oh, my Lord, bro. Thank you.
That's over the middle and intercepted. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice...
Yeah, fuck out of here.